Hello and welcome back to Mr. Powers Teaches Algebra. We're messing with logs, and I want to show you today how we can check our work with technology dealing with logarithmic expressions, whether we are reducing or condensing log expressions, evaluating logs, or expanding log expressions. So first let's go with evaluating. GeoGebra and Desmos, those are both great. I have GeoGebra up here, Desmos, desmos.com. Also works almost exactly the same way. Click on here. You might have to bring up the keyboard if you want to use the keyboard. Usually takes you here. We'll hit f of x here, log, and there's a little box down there so I can change my base. Automatically types it in there, and I can put a 4 for my, if I want to do this problem here, log base 4 of 16. And bam, does it. It's a piece of cake. 2, that's exactly what we knew it was. You can do it in the graphing mode, or you can do it in CAS. If you do it in CAS, it'll write it for us with the change of base formula. So if you wanted to see that, that's kind of neat. And then you can click on this and it'll do the evaluating. Okay? Very easy. Now I'll do one more. Let's do log base 1/3 of 81. And I'm going to just type it in this time. I'm just going to hit log and then hit shift underscore. This works in most programs. This will work in Desmos too, I believe. And it'll give me the subscript so I can put the base of the log in. So I'll go hit 1/3. Or you could always have, hit this button and then you could hit maybe this button, and get the fractions in there if you really want to. But easy enough with the keyboard. Click over and 81, -4, perfect. It works. Great. Easy. Evaluating is easy. Let's go to the more complicated stuff. You want to check your work with this. GeoGebra, it's not really going to be your thing. We're going to have to go with Wolfram Alpha or Symbolab. Symbolab's a little bit easier to type things in, although Wolfram Alpha has a math input. I got it right here, natural math. And right now, I'm in here. I'm going to slide over so I have my log. So let's do that, because I did have trouble using the underscore trick in Wolfram Alpha. So I'm going to click on this. Here it is. And, oops. I will type in expand. And then I have that log button I hit. So I can click in the where the base goes. I'll hit 4. Now I'm just copying problem A here. So like if I wanted to expand this, what would it be? Let's type it all in there. X cubed. To get the power, you just hit shift 6, get that caret in there. Or you can always go and click on this to get the power. So X, whoops, I clicked on something. Delete. What happened? Okay. X cubed, Y to the 5th, and then I was going to hit enter. Let's see how it works. It says expand. And so here's the result. Expanded form, assuming x and y are positive. And let's see here. Parity even. All right. So it expanded it more than I would have liked. I'll be honest with you, because it has, let's see, we wanted 3 log x plus 5 log y. But it did the change of base on us also. And the way you can handle this is just don't put a base in. If I just did expand log, or you know what? I wonder if I just had the log in there. So let's take a look at that. And often what it'll do is give you alternate forms. And there it is. So it'll pop up in the alternate form for us. That's exactly what we're looking for. There, 3 log base 4 of x plus 5 log base 4 of y. There it is. Wonderful. So it gave us that. Symbolab, very similar. We can type in here. I would type in expand. I think it does actually pretty good here. Log base 4 And again, you can hit this button if you really want to. So log base 4 of x cubed y to the 5th. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. And there it is. So actually, Symbolab works a little bit easier on these guys, and it's been around a long time. Very good website. And last but not least, we have our condense or reduce. So let's go ahead and try one of these for one of reduce. In other words, opposite of expanding. We're trying to put it as one log. So reduce, and I'll just type it in. 7 log base 12 of x. Oops. All right, that just doesn't look right. I'm going to put parentheses here. X. Okay. And I'm going to put a space between 7 and log. It's always a good idea. Okay. Plus 2 space log base 12 of y. All right. And let's see what we get. There's what we got. Hit enter. It said simplify, so maybe we want to type simplify instead. Log base 12 of x to the 7th y squared, and that is what we got when we worked on this before. There you go. It's as easy as that. And if you're sticking around, I will try this in Wolfram Alpha. I did get it to work. I think Wolfram Alpha likes reduce. So reduce 7, and you got to hit that log button. So we got to click over here, log. There we go. Oops. I want log 10. Backspace that. Log. There we go. Log 12 of x plus 2. Click on my log button again. Log base 12 of y. And hit enter. Let's see how it does. It's solve. I didn't want solve. I hit reduce. Now, let's try it without reduce. Yeah, it's probably the same thing. It'll give us all this information, and we want the alternate form. Usually, and I think it was all the way in the bottom when I tried this out before my own. There it is. Alternate form, log base 12 of x to the 7th y squared. So I would say Wolfram Alpha is kind of giving us more stuff than we want. Gives us a lot. Symbolab, it's quite straightforward and easy. So anyway, there's your technology. Hope you found this useful. Until next time, enjoy doing math.